Good afternoon, friends. My dear colleague, Sri Sandeep Pondrik, Secretary, Minister of Steel, Sri Amalindu Prakash, Chairman, Steel Authority of India, Mr. S.K. Burma, Chairman and Managing Director, MECON, Mr. Alistair, Mr. Francisco, Mr. Yash Agarwal, Mr. Sushanta Ghosh, distinguished participants from the industry, government officials, as friends from the media. I am happy to be here at the 6th edition of India Steel 2025 organized by Ministry of Steel and FICCI. This flagship event serves as a vital platform for industry leaders, policymakers, stakeholders to collaborate, innovate and shape the future of India's steel sector. During my tenure as Steel Minister, I closely witnessed the resilience and dynamism of Indian steel sector. Today, as a Minister of Education, I continue to believe that steel is not just the backbone of infrastructure, it is also the foundation of aspiration. From housing to highways, railways to renewables, steel powers our nation's growth. I extend my heartfelt gratitude to my esteemed colleague, Sri Kumar Swamiji, Minister of Heavy Industry and Steel, Sri Bhupati Rajuji, Minister of State for Heavy Industry and Steel, for your leadership. We all come from mineral-rich states and share a common vision of India's sustainable industrial future. India's steel industry has mirrored the nation's broader economic development. It has evolved from modest beginning to becoming the second largest steel producer in the world. We overtook Japan in 2018. For the past decade, we have more than doubled our production capacity, modernized steel plants, improved our logistics and supply chains from 88 million tons in 2014 to over 144 million tons today. India now contributes more than 7.5% of global steel output. The growth reflects India's commitment to modernization, self-reliance and sustainable industrial development. Steel is the spine under which the economy continues to flourish. India's industrial progress can be credited to the significant contribution of public sector companies like say RINL, MECON and NMDC and others, as well as the private leaders such as Tata, Jindal and ArcelorMittal. As Prime Minister Narendra Modi aptly stated, the steel industry will play a vital role in strengthening the nation's infrastructure as India advances towards its vision of becoming Vikasit Bharat. Dear friends, under the vision and leadership of Honorable Prime Minister Modi ji, the Purvodaya mission is unlocking the economic potential of Eastern India. This region is blessed with 80% of India's iron ore and nearly 100% of coking coal reserves in India. States like Odisha, Jharkhand, Chhattisgarh, West Bengal and northern Andhra Pradesh are fast emerging as steel hubs. Odisha in particular is leveraging its resources on ports like Paradip and Dhamra to lead this industrial transformation. Through new plants, clusters and infrastructures, we aim to add 200 million tons of capacity in this region by 2031, ensuring balanced, inclusive and sustainable growth. Our growth trajectory is impressive, but sustaining this momentum requires strategic policy framework that balance industrial growth and national priorities. It is important to highlight that steel is deregulated sector. The government acts as a facilitator, creating conducive policy environment for the sector's holistic growth. A critical driver of this progress has been the National Steel Policy 2017, which laid down ambitious target including achieving a crude steel capacity of 300 million tons by 2031. One of our flagship initiative is the production linkage incentive schemes for specialty steel, which simultaneously strengthens our domestic manufacturing ecosystem, creates thousands of skilled jobs for our youth, reduce our foreign exchange outflow through import substitution, and position India as a global export hub for high value and steel products. India today enjoys strategic position in the global steel market. The initiatives such as Atmanirbhar Bharat come handy to realize potential of steel sector. Hence, production alone cannot be our sole metric of success. As we scale our industry, we must at the same time transform our steel, how steel is made. This calls for a wholesome understanding of the pioneering of the steadily progressive work for our government is green steel. India is strongly committed to decarbonizing its steel sector in line with the net zero emission target by 2070. Honorable Prime Minister Narendra Modi outlined this in the Panchamrit or the 5-point agenda fight and eliminate the climate change at the COP26 summit held in Glasgow in 21. The government is making decarbonization a top national priority and taking decisive steps to enhance environmental sustainability of the steel industry. We are proud to be the first country to release taxonomy of green steel, a global first framework to classify, promote low-emission steels. I understand work is underway on a 15,000 crore green steel mission designed to support R&D, pilot projects and commercial adoption of clean technologies. This includes integration with National Green Hydrogen Mission to use green hydrogen as a clean fuel in steel making. We must remember steel is at the heart of every wind turbine, every solar panel, every metro rail and every electric vehicle's frame. The steel must be green steel to build a truly sustainable future. Green steel is our priority in turn industrial transformation into a competitive advantage. Let us acknowledge with pride that India's green steel transformation is magnificent in progress. India is a living laboratory of innovation where each challenge leads to credible lesson for the world. Unlike developed nations that are retrofitting legacy system, we are building sustainability in our growth story from ground up. Our journey is not just about catching up but taking a quantum jump. The goal is to create a uniquely India model, sustainable industrialization and balance scale with stewardship, production with purpose. The path we are charting today will become the roadmap for the others to follow. The circular green economy is not a buzzword, it's our blueprint for progress. As we remain in the steel sector, we must also reimagine the talent that remains behind it. Education is the bedrock of innovation and our research institutions are playing a leading role in driving the green transition. We must create an avenue for our youth to co-create with industry, not just observe but innovate. We must enable our brightest mind, our students, researchers and young entrepreneurs to take on steel world industrial challenges, create scalable solutions. Our top IITs such as IIT Bombay, IIT Madras, IIT Delhi are already undertaking cutting-edge research to develop indigenous green steel technologies. From hydrogen catalyst to carbon capture, they are delivering India-centric solutions that reduce emission and increase efficiency. We are also witnessing increased collaboration between academia and industry. For instance, IIT Delhi in partnership with Thermax is developing a coal gasification and methanol conversion pathway with integrated CO2 capture. Several IITs and IITs are now nurturing India's green innovation system through specialized programs in green manufacturing, sustainable materials, and industrial decarbonization. This is not just education, it's entrepreneurship incubation. I am sure that a culture of innovation and entrepreneurship will spawn the next generation of clean tech startups, process innovations that can be patented and exported globally, and skilled professionals who will premium position in both Indian and international multinational companies, leading to green industrial revolution. We are fostering a culture of convergence where science, skills and sustainability intersect to shape new possibilities. The steel tomorrow will not just be stronger, it will be smarter and greener. As we reflect the theme of green steel and decarbonization, we recognize this not just an environmental imperative, but India's strategic opportunity to lead the global steel revolution. Today, India's steel industry stands at a crucial juncture, poised for significant growth with embracing sustainability. India's green steel mission is still unfolding with vast scope for innovation, investment and impact. Large-scale infrastructure projects and government initiatives like Make in India, National Infrastructure Pipeline and the PM Gati Shakti National Master Plan are driving demand and ensuring continued growth. Strategic investments from both government and private sector are set to enhance productivity and competitiveness, enabling the steel industry to exceed the ambitious target by the National Steel Policy 2017. As India progresses towards becoming 5 trillion economy, the steel sector will play a vital role in economic growth, job creation and industrial development. This is India's decade to showcase innovation and collaboration across sectors as we work to realize the vision of Vikasit Bharat. The steel industry will set a global benchmark for sustainable and inclusive progress. This is a powerful signal of our growing Atmanirbharta and quest towards becoming responsible global power. Thank you, friends.